Anyway, what's good? Yeah, we spent 100K out here a month. I don't even know how you do that in a month, bro. What are you buying? Like, I understand Summrs was buying, let's see, the Maybach. Maybach music. And then you got the crib, which allegedly is not an apartment or a condo, y'all. Remember, okay? He gets a little sensitive from that. It's a house. 900K. The Maybach was $250,000, so 250K. Now, granted, I don't know if he bought any of these all cash. If he was smart, he probably did not, especially with the Maybach. I think that you can write that off with accelerated depreciation, like we were talking about with the Rolly. Actually, I don't know. It's way easier to write off a car than a Rolly, I think. But regardless, the Maybach, you can write that whole thing off. Even if you're doing monthly payments. House, you're likely doing a monthly payment, although you put down a down payment of 20% most of the time. It's like what, 175, 150K. I'm not doing the math here, but still, if you're doing 100K over that a month, you gotta do something, bro. Cause Summrs might be making hella bread right now, but yo, a lot of that's a loan, my guy, from the label. I know that they gave him a fat advance, don't get me wrong, and like his streams are coming through, but 100,000, you're not making let's do some math. So to make 100 grand off of your music, let's say, what is it? You get 4 cents per thousand, or no, $4 per thousand streams, like on average. So to make 100 grand, we're on a calculator, 100K. Divided by 0.004, you got to get 25 million streams a month. Is he getting that? Because I'm pretty sure like Travis Scott's getting like 40. So is Summrs getting like a little over half of that? Is he a little over half of Travis Scott's level? Because I really doubt it, man. He's gonna diss me and call me broke. Yo, man, I'm debt free. And I like Summrs. Look, y'all know I like Summrs music. But come on, as a friend, even if my boy was spending 100K, I'd be like, yo, you need to chill. You ain't got money like that, bro. 100K. You multiply that by 12. That's $1.2 million spent. Now, I heard bro got like 2 mil for the advance. That the window just spoke to it's. You hear it? You probably don't because the noise suppression. But okay, I'm just gonna close this window. Jesus Christ. So 1.2 mil. If he got the advance for 2 mil, taxes already took. I know you can write shit off, but taxes already took 40% of that, so you're left with 1.2 mil cash, and you got to make that last for like however long until the next advance, right? So that's just crazy. Anyway, let's go to his bank statements. We got to start pocket watching a little bit closer to Summrs because I think he needs somebody to, give him a little, yo, bro, stop spending that money. Because his friends around him probably don't have the money like that. So they're like, oh, yeah. That's what all these big, like the rappers who like 50 Cent, like the legends, they say they make a whole bunch of money. And then you're paying for your whole crew, especially with like the lean bottles and like taking them to dinner, buying tables at clubs. I can't imagine Summrs is going to the clubs, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like paying for too much. Now, if he bought the crib and he bought the Maybach and he's doing payments on that, that's tops like 15K a month. So what else are you spending it on? On average. Okay, let's just get through it. SMH, you don't be feeling like I spent 100 a month. Your monthly income's 182. Okay. You're making, pocketing 182,000 a month. How? First of all, how? That's just a lot of money, my guy. I'm proud of him. If he's making $182,000 monthly, like recurring, it keeps like that just keeps coming, and it's just not temporary. Because sometimes with the advances, actually a lot of times with the advances, they don't give you the $2 million up front. They give you they give you a monthly stipend essentially that you can go use to do whatever you got to do. It's like a job with these labels, except you don't have the same benefits. It's almost like you're an Uber driver. Not actually, but like I think you're an independent contractor in that way. So you got to handle your own self-employment or business, however you set it up. So they give it to you without tax taken out. So you got to figure it out yourself with an accountant. But so if you get $2 million written in your contract, I'm pretty sure you get, like, divide that by 12. What is that? Like 20K, a little bit under that probably. Maybe like 10, 15 to 17. So no. That's 150 to 170,000. Sorry. So the 182 makes sense. Maybe he got a 2.5 mil or a 3 mil advance. But that only lasts for a year. So by this math, again, I don't know how much his advance was. I don't know, but still, if I was making 182K a month, I would I might splurge a little bit. I might buy a nice crib, get a nice car. But other than that, like, what else are you doing? How do you spend $100,000 a month, bro? A lean bottle is what? That's too expensive for what it is, and that's like $4K. You bought 25 lean bottles, bro. 25. He better be like selling them back. Make a business out of it. That's crazy. So let's see. The last 7 months, he spent $703,000, and the net is negative $552,000. So he spent more than he's received, it looks like. But he's definitely a millionaire. If he spent $703,000, I would assume, yeah, see, he spent it. It's $100K a month he's spending. He better hope them streams continue for the next 10 years. I'm just saying, with $1 million, I don't even think I'm really spending all too much. I'm just making sure, like, maybe I splurge a little bit, but then I'm making sure for the rest of my life, I'm set. I put that in a Roth 401k. I know the limit's only 6.5K per year, but I'm putting it in investment accounts. I'm not giving any of my kids money, so it's all for me technically. And the woman, my kids got to make their own money, or else they're going to be soft as hell. But still, like, just make sure you're good for the long term. Like, you can't be a rapper when you're 30 years old. I mean, you can if you're like Kanye or Future or Drake, but most of the time, rap is a pretty young game. Like, rappers start, we just posted like an artist, Lil Tyler or something. He's like 14 or something. Like, people like to hear the youth rapping, doing weird, bad stuff and ignorant, irresponsible things, shooting people, doing drugs. When you're 30, like, it's like, bro, go get a job. Go start a family. He better start a label by then. And again, I'm not hating, but honestly, it's impressive that if he's making 100K a month, if he's making 182K a month, Lil Tyler's 16, regardless, you know what I'm saying. The concept's the same. $182,000 a month, you're killing it. So claps for Summrs, but shit, 100K a month's ridiculous. Uzi and Cardi about to be 30, yeah. I mean, not really. Uzi's older than Cardi. I think he's a 1996 birthday, if I recall, which is the same year as me. Uzi's like 2 years older than Cardi. 2 years older than me. He's like 28. He might even be 29. I don't know. He's 27. So, nah, they're not about to turn 30 yet. Uzi's pushing 30. Cardi's still in his 20s. You're not really pushing anywhere until you're like 27. That's when I know you round up at 5, but still you're in the mid ranges. Once you hit 27 and a half, then you're pushing 30, bro. That was an off month for him. I assure you it wasn't an off month, because look, if you average out the last 7 months, 703,000, that means he made 200K the last 7 months, or sorry, not 500. I'm so confused. If he's down 552,000 and he spent 700,000, that means that he only had 200,000 in his bank account. So how much does he have in his bank account right now? Right? Unless I'm reading this bank statement wrong.